He's just a good old boy who loves burning rubber and driving fast.
Morning, bright and early. Everybody got a little coffee in their hand, got tires ready. I don't know what we're doing over here, but we're doing it. Matt's getting after it, got that hoodie on. It is a little chilly out, but hey, the sun's out, not raining. Race day, let's go. So Pomona has a curfew. We're waiting on 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock comes, nitro will be in the air everywhere. Race day. In the tow vehicle, about to roll up. Round one. Antron Brown, first pair out. Let's do it. What are you doing?
Like, see, this is what he does. This is what he does.
I gotta get my AB content.
See, this is what he does on race day. You see this? He's filming for y'all. See this? That's why this man's an all-star superstar. So you better love some Clay Milliken.
All I know is ain't neither one of us really did that great, and that's why we're at the front of the line.
That's why we're at the front of the line. But you know what? We haven't done that great, but we still qualify 8 or 9. So
yes,
that
we
ain't
did.
too bad. Normally, if we did what we did, we'd be like 15, 16.
They are 17 or 18, maybe.
But you know the good part is another day, and we just got to get after it. And the rain played havoc on this place. The track has not been really good at all. So it's going to be a crapshoot. But you know what? We got to go do what we do.
We do, and we do. And no matter what, we're going to put our helmet on, and we ain't going to like each other till we take our helmet off. Then we'll be good.
No. Listen, we can laugh and joke, but he knows and I know when we put our helmet on, it's game time, baby. Then we take it off, we're going to say, hey, whoever got it, and we move on. And that's how you race.
That's
you race, you give it y'all. Don't make a difference who you race, you give them all the same treatment.
Every time.
That's it. Throttle down. And what you say?
Stomp on that loud pedal.
That's what he does. See that? I mean, I say throttle down, he says stomp on that loud pedal.
All right, brother. Oh, see you down there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's have a good one. Good seeing you.
All good no matter what.
All right.
Hey.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's time to burn some nitro! Let's light them up.
Starting here. Our conditions as we get ready to start off this morning, better than they've been all week. I do not believe we've seen low ET yet. I think it's going to be quicker. I think it's going to be faster out here this morning. But this is not the time to tiptoe. Summit, the Rick Ware Racing Team, and Antron Brown. 45 years of Matco Tools, working with Lucas Hangster, Team Toyota. They are the 8 and 9 qualifiers. Remember what Amanda said in her race day review? The reason they're first, they didn't have a choice. Everybody wants some guinea pig to check out the racetrack. And the 8 and 9 qualifiers, well, meet the guinea pigs. It's round one. It's Top Fuel. It's Pomona, the 64th time. How about 373 beats 374 by 5 thousandths of a second? Milliken kabanged one down there at the finish line, but he goes 3.730, 332 miles an hour. Antron goes 3.743 at 329. Antron left first by a smidge. Margin, 5 thou. What a way to start race day. Joe.
Down here with Jim Oberhofer. You've been chasing that run all weekend long. I know a little wiring glitch tripped you up. Looks like you found it.
No, we really didn't find it because it blew the damn blower off again or something. There's something screwed up with this thing, and don't know what it is. And but you know, thank God we got Rick Ware, takes care of us. And
tell us what you see up there.
Just looks like when it crossed the finish line.
We won. That's all I know.
Yeah, Rick Ware cares that we won. That's it.
Yeah, he says he can afford another one. Go get ready.
Yeah, but Jimmo's a guy that just hates blowing stuff up. Got himself a good running race car, and I agree with what he said. Watching that replay, it looked like it was fine until Clay stepped off and it kabanged to the supercharger down there. The Safety Safari taking a look at things. We're going to run the FODMAT out there up and back a time or two, make sure there's no debris out on the racetrack. But what a way to start. Both drivers making their best run of the weekend by a substantial amount. And Clay Millican picking up the victory by 0.005 of a second.
It was close, it was ugly, but we got the win light. This thing's kicking our butt this weekend. As you can see, got another supercharger. I got the good handshake going. 5-thou win against Antron. It was close. Woo.
Yeah, we got Clay.
Yes, we do. All right, Mad Dash Thrash. Obviously another big boomer. It actually broke the crankshaft. Why, I have no idea, but we are going through way too many parts. It's a scramble. Mad Dash Scramble. Hurt the wing again. Blower, injector, manifold, engine. It's a mess. We got to get after it. All right, wings in. Engine's in. Jesse's getting the throttle cable on. It goes the throttle cable. John has a supercharger about ready, it looks like. I got fuel mixed. Some thrash. Get the motor back, guys. I don't like the reason, but I love the teamwork and the thrash happening here, y'all. We're going to be cutting it close. A lot of work's been done. A lot of work to do. Brittany Force, first pair out next round. Thrash continues. We warmed up, but we had no oil going to the top of the engine. We got the rockers back off. They're calling for us to go. It made the push rods hot. We're just absolutely thrashing. Yep. I don't know what it is, but these guys are going hard. All right, guys. Everybody's worked their tail off. It was a mad dash thrash, but we're up here. The team has worked so hard. We had a lot of struggles this weekend, but that's okay. They're the best in the business no matter what happens. I love you guys for watching this, and we're just going to keep stomping on that live
car
pedal.
this year with... No, what are you kidding me? Clay Millican is being pushed off the starting line. They never even fired it up. The Parts Plus guys rolled that baby up here. And I don't believe they even started it on gasoline.
With Jim Oberhofer, he's going to tell us, Jimmo, what happened.
Well, you know, we had a problem there after first round. You know, we blew the thing up when Clay lifted off the throttle, put everything back together. The team did a great job getting everything back together. But after we warmed it up in the pits, we found we had a little bit of a problem in the oiling system, and we just didn't have time to get it fixed. And the last thing we wanted to do is come up here and, you know, hurt something unnecessarily and, you know, slow the show down and everything today. So we apologize to all the fans out there. I know it's disappointing for the Rick Ware Racing team and Parts Plus and everything, but we'll be back and ready for Phoenix.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, as competitive as those guys are, I think you do have to appreciate the fact that they didn't want to come out here. They didn't want to hurt the thing. They didn't want to put oil on the track. They didn't want to slow down the show as much as they wanted to put on the show. I look forward to seeing them in Phoenix. Brittany, meanwhile, 3.723, 333 miles an hour, and the next pair comes to life.
All right, here's the deal. Obviously, I got in before we rolled up there, and turns out when we warmed up, we had no oil to the top of the engine. After all the stuff we've torn up this weekend, we could not take the chance of firing this thing up, and we didn't have time to fire it up here in the pits to make sure we had found the problem. Very disappointing, but it's the smart thing to do. We don't want to break any more parts, but more importantly, we don't want to cause a problem on the racetrack for the guys that are ready to go. I love everybody on this team. We'll figure out what it is, and hey, race cars are very hard sometimes, but I love you guys watching, and we're always going to take you along to show you what's happening. Unfortunately, today's, while super disappointing, we beat Antron first round, and we didn't get the opportunity to race Brittany second round. That's all I know to say. For sure. So what we had after first round was an oil system malfunction. Basically, we got no oil to the top of the engine. These things happen. It's race cars. Man, everybody worked so hard to get the thing ready to go. Unfortunately, just run out of time, and got to be smart. So kind of already said that already, but hey, it is what it is. One thing I wanted to show y'all, the reason we had no in-car camera and just the carnage from the weekend. So I've been trying to bring y'all these in-car views since the Superstar Shootout, but so NHRA requires that you have a metal box that your GoPro goes in. So I have that. This one, you can see, is very beat up. You're also required to have tethers, which we had right here. We had two tethers. This is the one from the rear wing. This was the mount that broke from that backfire. So that wiped out our rear wing one, and it ruined the camera. So from there, the one on the dash, the little button that holds it closed came off during a run, so I was out of metal cases, so y'all did not get an in-car camera. These are tethers from the rear wing. Killed a battery because that camera went flying off and rode down the racetrack sliding and spinning. Would have loved to have had that footage, but unfortunately we didn't get it. All right, I don't know that I'll have anything else. I love this stuff, but man, sometimes it'll whoop you. It's drag racing. Sometimes it's the hard stuff that makes the good stuff that much better, and that's what we're going through right now. I do know that we will figure this out, and we'll turn on wind lights. We did turn on the wind light. We just had a problem and did the smart thing and didn't pull back up there because that was not the right thing to do. Anyway, you guys are the best. Appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, sharing. And we will see you in the next one. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That's hail. Incredible, y'all. I have never, ever in my life seen anything like that at the racetrack. It's unbelievable. Wow. Oh, Amy almost got you.
It just seems like the strategy for Antron should be to stay the course, not go outside the realm. You have a threat in the other lane, but it's not a big threat. Clay Milliken, you have a threat in the other lane, but it's not a big threat. Clay Milliken.
What you talking about, Willis?